The NBA draft is tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern. You see the countdown on your screen. And this year's class is headlined by a consensus top 3 players. It's Auburn's Jabari Smith Jr., it's Gonzaga's Chet Holmgren, and it's Duke's Paolo Banchero. Rounding out the top 5 in ESPN's latest mock are Purdue's Jaden Ivey and Iowa's Keegan Murray. I want to bring in my uncle Seth Greenberg, no relation. We'll play a game that we'll call Reminds Me Of. Let's figure out who it is these players remind us of, Seth. When people say Jabari Smith, who does that remind us of?
It reminds me of Kevin Durant. You're talking about 6'10", 7'1" wingspan, an elite jump shooter, can play in isolations, 40% three-point shooter, can beat you off the bounce. You can even put him in a ball screen, but he's really good in isos, especially off the elbow, and an elite defender, and that's where he is. He's a two-way player that can flat out score the basketball. Impact player.
Let's go to Chet Holmgren next. Who does he remind us of?
Dirk Nowitzki. You're talking about a 7-footer, 7'6" wingspan, but there, right there, the little step-back fade right there, a la Nowitzki. You're talking about a guy that can shoot the three, extremely skilled, a little light in the hips. He's got to develop his lower body, but his skill set is undeniable. He can drive from the elbow, and he's going to impact the game defensively. A lot of Dirk Nowitzki in Chet Holmgren.
And then everyone in New York is talking about Jaden Ivey. Who does he remind us of?
He's got a little John Morant. He's got a little Russell Westbrook in his game. You're talking about an explosive player in transition, an explosive player, and not a good finisher, but a great finisher at the rim. Can play through contact, does a great job of changing speeds, changing direction, explosive off the bounce. Not a great defender, but offensively, he is fit for the NBA. With NBA spacing, his speed, his athleticism, his ability to change speeds and direction, John Morant, Russell Westbrook.
All right, I love it. So let's make it as simple as this. If you had to bet on one player in this class that you think elevates a franchise, which is that player?
It's going to be Jabari Smith, and I think he's going to Orlando. I know what everyone's saying, but I think he's going to go to Orlando. And I think why? Because not only does he do it offensively, he can do it defensively. And the Orlando Magic, they need to change their culture, change their identity. They've developed or drafted players, but not two-way players. They need some toughness, some physicality, and some guys that can play both sides of the floor. Jabari Smith can score it, he can shoot it from the three, and he can be a lockdown defender at multiple positions, switching 1 through 5.
I hope that's clear what you're seeing on your screen, and that's what Seth was referencing when he said, I know what people are saying. Overnight, the odds shifted significantly. Yesterday, Jabari Smith was the favorite to go number 1. Now Paolo Banchero is the favorite to go number 1. We will all find out together tonight. Uncle Seth, thank you as always. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.